I found weird things to do with bananas. No, it's not sexual. This is the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast.
Space is the final frontier. Then this is just the pit stop at the rest area that is near.
It's a Poddamn Idiotz Podcast. 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 In your ear.
In your ear.
Pod. Poddamn it. Poddamn it. Poddamn Idiotz Podcast.
Poddamn Idiotz.
Poddamn it.
From the Anplex Studios in Battle Creek, Michigan, the Red Room in Spadeland, and the Scorpion Room in San Marcos, Texas, this is the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast.
All right, welcome everybody to episode 43. That's 4-3. Somebody famous for that number, but I couldn't tell you who. But we're here. We're live-ish. And over in the haunted house, we got Jay Hizzle.
That's not the haunted house. That's Detroit.
Meh. What else? Down south, where the cactuses may roam with the armadillos, it's Texas. And of course, you know who I am. I'm the Poddamn World Champion, Ric Spade.
World Champion. I was just whispering it because it sounded kind of cool. Like Pod World Champion.
I was told we're not allowed to do ASMR on this podcast, so...
ASMR. Aerial.
That's where you start whispering.
That's where people find whispers to be very sexual or sensuous, and it turns them on.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But sometimes they just want a little sexual whispering.
I thought you just whisper when you didn't want people to hear what you were saying.
So you might have just turned down half of our audience.
That's
You're all welcome.
Although I just realized you shouldn't whisper into a microphone if you don't want people to hear you. Texas, he's something else. I guess I'm just talking. So I have news, guys. I don't know if you noticed,
You
but
officially joined the 34-year-old club.
Yes, I'm older and wiser. I mean, so much more mature now. I'm just kidding. But so Ric Spade got me. So the people listening can't see it, but I got this really cool macaroni and cheese mask here.
Now, for the people who actually do watch this, like Fremont, please tell me that actually looks like cheese puffs, because that's what I thought at first.
I mean,
that is a Kraft macaroni and cheese face gator.
Yeah, you'd be able to tell if you were up close. I think one of these sides even says Kraft.
There it is.
Oh yeah.
It's got the Kraft macaroni and cheese logo right there.
Yep.
This podcast is not sponsored by Kraft macaroni and cheese.
No, I just like to eat mac and cheese, except for I gave up for Lent, so I decided I'll wear it instead. It's like you can take the cheese from the man, but not the man from the cheese.
I still
anyway,
if we cut you open, you'd bleed cheese.
Or
it was
his guts are made out of macaroni. I don't know.
Macaroni and cheese and pizza, which I also gave up. But it was a good birthday. So technically we're not really celebrating it. I'm celebrating with the family tomorrow. But yeah, it was just good. I just got to hear from so many people. That's like my favorite part. When you're a kid, you're like, oh, presents and cake and stuff. And then when you're older, it's just fun to hear from everyone and talk to everyone. So And it's that day that you always fill out on every form. It's like, wow, it's actually February 25th because I put this on everything. Any application that you have to put. If you go to the doctor, for your security, what's your date of birth, sir? So it was kind of fun. But in the week, I actually went to boxing 5 days in a row. And I'm going to be starting, me and my dad and our office manager are going to be starting a weight loss competition where it's this app called like Diet Bet or Bet Diet. And you pay like $35 or $40. And then ours is you got 4 weeks to lose 4% of your weight. So I have to lose about a little under 7.8 pounds or something. And if you do it, you get to split the pot of all the money with all those who completed the task. And if you don't, then you're out your $35 or $40 or whatever. So I think it'll be motivating because I needed some more motivation. I exercise, but I suck at the other stuff, getting sleep and nutrition and staying hydrated and all that, which is very important. What else? Work went well this week. The week just flew by. The Bachelor was pretty intense. We're down to the last 30 people, in case you're wondering. I'm sure you guys were. There's gonna be some drama coming up. So, I got to eat Red Lobster and Olive Garden, two of my favorite restaurants, over the last 2 days. And I found out that I really just, when you eat, I started eating healthy, and then when you go right back to unhealthy, my stomach goes, ah. But my weigh-in's tonight, so I'm trying to have a full stomach so I weigh more. So and then I can lose it. But we'll see how that works. But yeah, so that was my week. I'm sure I missed something, but it's been a good week. So Texas, what about you?
Oh, this has been the absolute week from hell.
Oh,
Work has been just a nightmare ever since the freeze because so many things were broken and didn't work right. My legs are on fire because I've done so much freaking work this week. It's not funny.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't like a workout. It was literally work that burnt your legs out.
Yes.
Wow.
Let's see. I went up and down, I think, somewhere between 50 and 60 flights of stairs, did 2 hours of wall squats, and then went up and down a ladder about 60 times. And that was just Wednesday, up to Wednesday.
Just think, you're getting like a workout. You're going to be in such good shape by the end of this.
Oh, by the end of this, my ass is going to look fantastic in jeans.
Maybe you should join the competition thing.
I would lose because I still eat like I almost said like a slut, but I don't know if that would be qualified.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't know what that means either. I still eat like a pig. There, we'll put it that way. I eat like a slut.
If you're a slut, please reach out to Texas and let them know what you eat.
Also, give me your phone number. Other than that, like work finally kind of went back to normal yesterday and today. Kind of. It's still not normal. And I've got to work tomorrow, but I stopped by a liquor store after work today and picked up some cigars that Jazz recommended. So
Smoking.
I might smoke me a stogie while I sit at work tomorrow.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I don't work with anything that's flammable.
Guys, I think I figured out a way to fix the cold.
Guys, I know how to fix the water at the water plant. I did almost quit Monday.
Seriously? Wow.
I always seem to almost quit, and that's because I was on a lack of sleep, and I had one supervisor that started treating me like I was a retard. And I'm not going to put up with that shit considering I know how to run my area and he does not. He got a 5-minute walkthrough from a supervisor who's never run my plant. And I've been there for over a year. So, yeah, you can't tell me shit, jackass.
That's right. Nobody, and I mean nobody, tells Texas how to do his job.
I used to have a hard hat that says if you value your life, don't tell me how to do my job, but I was told some of my stickers were offensive, so I can't wear that hard hat no more.
Oh, man.
I mean, it wasn't that bad. I mean, I had one that said, your lack of planning is not my emergency. Some people need a high five to the face with a chair. You know, things like that. Other than that, my week's been... Yeah, it's just been a nightmare. Rick, how's your week? I know you have some exciting news to
Dude.
share.
I did. I do.
He does.
You might.
Well, I decided after this podcast that I was going to quit my job. So I did. And I didn't just give them 2 weeks' notice. No. I gave them 2 days' notice.
I wouldn't even have done that after they screwed you over, but that's just me.
Well, he still did. He was showing him. Oh,
Here's the thing.
It's on his Facebook page, Justin.
yeah, I see.
Here's the thing. I had sat there and I had thought about it. I had gotten a job interview on Saturday. I gotten a phone call. And I had really strongly thought about in March I was quitting no matter what if I didn't get a first shift position at the place I was at previously. I got a phone call Saturday. They said, hey, are you interested in a job interview? I was like, okay. They're like, can you do it Saturday? I said, okay. I went in Saturday. They offered me the job Saturday.
Not often they do interviews on a weekend.
No, but it was the fact that they called me on a Saturday. My interview was on a Saturday. I got the job on Saturday.
You interviewed well. So what kind of questions do they ask you? Just curious. Like, does Walmart try to throw hardballs at you? Are they pretty simple, or?
I don't know if he wanted to say where he was working.
Oh, well, I can edit it out.
Whatevs. Basically, they just asked me about my experience. They asked me about me. I told them that, I'm 34. I got 2 kids. I write novels, and I do a podcast with 4 of my best friends.
Now, question: your interviewer was not a lady, I assume.
No, he was actually pretty chill.
Oh, thank God it wasn't a lady.
Did they ask like?
Because most interviews, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And if it was a cute chick, I could see you be like in bed with you.
Yeah, that didn't work out. No.
Or like that one Peter Griffin thing. Don't say doing your wife. Don't say doing your wife. Don't say doing your wife. Doing your son.
that would have been good. I'm pretty sure Rick can keep it professional when he needs to. Do they ask things like why you want to work here, or do they ask like where you want to be in 5 years, or?
They asked me why I left my previous job, or why I was leaving my previous job. And I just sat there and I told him, I said, I've been doing this for 6 years, 3rd shift. I said, I need a change. I said, if I can't get the change from them, I said I was going to find somewhere else. I said, and this was the best place that I could choose. So, and the manager lady that's in charge of my department, I heard her say to the HR person when I had my headphones on listening to the stuff I had to do today that she heard good things about me, so I'm hoping that's a good sign. So
nice. Well, that's really good.
Yeah, so as we're recording this podcast, I got to be up at 5 a.m. to work first shift for the first time in 8 years.
I'm so proud and excited for you, Mr. Ric Spade. That's awesome.
Other than that, got my tax return back. I took a couple days off in March.
Nice.
So,
do you know when those days are yet?
I took off the 19th through the 21st.
Nice.
Because that's what somebody texted me.
And they granted it to you?
They said if I needed any time off within the next 6 months to write it down. So,
cool.
I'm assuming.
What are you guys doing that time?
Random
road trip around the general area.
Yeah, we're gonna do something I always kind of want to do, and just do whatever the hell we want. Just drive and see. I mean, I'll have some ideas, obviously, but
I tried to get him to go to Vegas, and he wouldn't budge. He said we'd have to do that in the fall. I was like, I
think the fall is gonna be the best time.
You know the reason why he wants to do it in fall, right?
There's multiple reasons.
No, the only reason is because you want to try to catch a Golden Knights hockey game in Vegas, and the only time you think that'd be possible is next fall.
There's another reason too. It's also a race. I have issues, okay?
Yes, we all know you have issues. I think everyone who's watched this or listened to this for 42, 43 episodes, or even just one episode, knows you have an issue.
Plus,
Macaroni boy.
Plus, it'd be nicer to be able to take more than just a short weekend out there anyway, because I already have another trip thing planned with a friend, and then my dad gives me a hard time. He doesn't want me to take too many vacations, which I understand because I got to work. So don't worry, Dad. I got you. I got this.
Here's the thing, though. I at least found one thing that he is committed to in Vegas that's not hockey or race related that I showed him.
Britney Spears?
No. There's this place in Nevada called the Omega Mart, and it's like a big giant ass grocery store / gift shop, but it's also like interactive. So like there's slides, and there's like tattooed chicken, and there's like lettuce flip flops, and then there's also a bar, and like if you open up the freezer, it takes you into random like psychedelic rooms. I can show you after the
chicken.
Tattooed chicken. I can send you the video after the podcast.
Poor chicken.
Well, it's a pretty cool looking place. But no, I want to get a good solid 4 or 5 days out there. There's so much to do.
So if we go, well, let me know when, and I'll see if I can't get the time off as well. But we should get Jay Hizzle either wasted or like slip him a roofie or something and get his head tattooed.
Yeah, no, I have a job that would not be good. Also, the other thing in the fall is there's football too. There's so much going on in the fall, and that's better for sports betting. The sports books there are amazing.
Jay Hizzle has 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one.
Nope, I've tried to make that a problem, can't. But yeah. So awesome, Rick. Anything else? I mean, you can't really top that. That's pretty exciting.
Let's see here. I did that. Oh, I did order something special for me that should be here on March 8th. So hopefully I'll have it by...
You finally bought that robot sex doll?
No, that won't get here till April 15th.
Oh, I thought mail order bride.
No, she doesn't get there until June 26th.
Oh, okay. And then you're going to give the sex doll to Josh?
I'm sorry, I don't take used sex dolls.
Although that mail order bride's going to be awfully disappointed when she finds out that I am not fully divorced yet. Anyways.
Yeah. Oh, because she wants to get... Yeah, okay.
I'll just tell them that I'm Mormon and I have a need for 22 wives.
There you go. Are you guys ready for some news? There's a lot going on in the world.
Hit me.
I can't. I'm not in the same room, but... All right. This one...
King, you bust.
What? Oh, I see where you're going with this. Well, guys, this one actually took place on my birthday at the University of Michigan Library. This is actually kind of scary. I probably should be concerned considering that I'm not that far away and this probably could be a problem where I'm at, but in Texas, this won't be an issue because they're used to it. But University of Michigan Library was closed for 2 days for cleaning when officials identified 3 venomous spiders found in the basement. Ugh. Officials said the 3 spiders were found in late January at the Shapiro Undergraduate Library at the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor. And they had a professor go down there to identify the spiders. And one was a Mediterranean recluse spiders. So, I guess they all were Mediterranean recluse spiders, a species that's commonly hitchhikes with travelers. So hopefully it just came up like up here with a hitchhiker and isn't spreading everywhere. It's been found in 22 states. This is the first time they identified any of these type of spiders in Michigan because normally our winters are way too cold. They can't take it. So experts said the spiders may have tunneled into the basement of the library. So it was closed because they had to make sure they got rid of the spiders so they don't kill people. So Okay, so it says the spiders are venomous, but would be unlikely to bite someone in an open space like a library. I wonder why that is. They don't have a huge amount of venom, but they have enough to start necrosis, which is the eating away of the flesh. Oh my gosh. This is why I don't like spiders, guys, because you never know when they're going to murder you.
I've never liked spiders since I watched the movie Arachnophobia when I was like 8 years old.
Oh man, you want to hear a really bad spider story?
No, I really don't.
I mean, did it happen to you?
Yes.
What happened?
Okay, so you remember how creepy my old house was? Because we had the whole bat situation and everything. So when I was little, like maybe 8 or 9, my cousin Leanne was babysitting me at my house, and I was in the living room, and all of a sudden I looked, and I saw a big ass spider fucking on the wall, on the windowsill, and I screamed about it, and she came in there, and then she couldn't find it, and then I seen it again in that same spot. So then she called my dad, and my dad worked at Crosby Drive down the road.
Mm-hmm.
So he literally came home and he sprayed an entire can of fucking bug spray on that motherfucker until it finally plopped onto the ground. But I swear that thing was the size of my fist.
Although the really big ones sometimes aren't necessarily poisonous, which is nice. But the black widow and the recluse spiders are. I mean, I don't know if they'll die, but maybe you could. And I don't know if they have anti-venoms in Michigan, so I don't know what you would do if you got bit by one. But I had 2 spider attacks just in the last couple days. And by spider attacks, I mean, I was driving and a spider all of a sudden came down onto the steering wheel. Where in the hell did that thing come from? But luckily, I just started the trip, so I just pulled over and then I killed it because it looked like it could kill me by biting me. And then...
Can you imagine the spider coming down as he's driving? All of a sudden, he starts screaming. He's swerving left and right. Motherfucker!
I was actually thinking, what if this happened while I was on the freeway? I would just have to stay calm and just deal with it, I guess, because I'm not going to go like be crazy and swerve or anything, but it still startled the heck out of me because all of a sudden there's this brown spider like just going right down on the wheel. It's like, I have a rule, like if you're going to be invading, like trespassing, don't get caught. And then this other one was like I in the dish drain. It was on one of my dishes. That was freaky. It was a smaller, like it had a thick body though. I'm like, could this thing kill me? I just don't understand how any little insects do they have such a little amount of poison? How can that little amount of poison just take out a whole human? It's stupid. And I guess I realize maybe it doesn't, but I think it can do bad things. But anyway, so University of Michigan closed for spiders. Now let's move on to a happier subject. Swimming with handcuffs.
How's that a happier subject?
Because the Virginia man swam 5.35 miles. 5.35 miles wearing handcuffs for the Guinness World Record, of course. So the guy jumped into a YMCA pool while wearing handcuffs and swam laps that totaled 5.35 miles.
He must have a handcuff fetish.
I don't know, but so he was saying it swam the length of the pool at the King George YMCA 344 times. I couldn't even do that without handcuffs. It sounds ridiculous.
You know what world record I found out about today?
What's that?
Did you know that the world's longest poop happened in Brookfield, Michigan?
Really?
Yep. It was. They had to measure it at a bowling alley that was part of a high school, and it measured 26 feet.
No, how's that even possible?
It happened in 1994 and hasn't been broken since.
26 feet?
Yes. 24 or 26. I want to say it was 26.
I mean, I realize your intestines are like miles long, but...
Hang on, I can pull it up right now. It was 7.92 meters. The longest human poop ever recorded was an astounding 7.92 meters, 26 feet, and was set in 1995 by a woman at Cranbrook Kingswood High School bowling alley, Bloomfield Hills, Michigan, because it was the only surface long enough to record the result.
I don't even understand how Is that just a record that you're like, oh my gosh, I'm not stopping, and then you're like, I should have someone measure this, and then go to the doctor immediately?
I don't know how they decided, hey, watch how long I can poop in this bowling alley, but here we are.
That's the other thing. She actually pooped in the bowling alley, or did this happen in the bathroom and they moved? Okay, this is.
I have no idea. I
don't even want to know. This is just. There's so many bad spiders and poop. Oh man, we're really getting off fast. This is crazy.
26 feet.
Well, I got something a little bit better. An Italian weightlifter broke the Guinness World Record with a 6-minute deadlift. Rick, you work out. Is that pretty impressive?
A 6-minute deadlift?
Yeah. The 59-year-old Italian weightlifter broke the Guinness World Record by holding a 220-pound deadlift for 6 minutes and 3 seconds. Okay, that sounds impressive because I don't even think I could lift 220 pounds anyway.
Yeah, because basically you have to do like a clean and jerk, and then you have to hold it over your head until you drop it.
My goodness. That's impressive. Well, let's see. He was able to hold the weight in the deadlift position for the mark. He also did he break the record in? Oh, he broke the record in 2019 as well at the time of 2 minutes 7.45 seconds. So he just keeps beating his record. Wow. He has a set sight on 2 more records: the heaviest weight lifted with the toes, and the most weight lifted by dumbbell rows in 1 minute with one arm.
So
all right.
So he's already got the record for lifting a dumbbell with his penis.
I guess, unless that one might be available if you want to go for it.
I don't know. I might rip my junk off.
Probably. That's a dangerous record to go for. There's things that. Yeah.
That's okay. We'll just change your name to Regina Spade, and you'll be fine.
Oh man, Ohio Bomb Squad got called out, guys. The Ohio Bomb Squad got called to investigate a suspicious package outside a church. And they ended up discovering the contents were more adorable than dangerous. It was a cat and her 6 newborn kittens. Meow.
I thought you were going to say it was Rick's torn off junk.
No.
Because it's a suspicious package.
Still there. We're fine.
Yep, but the deputies from the bomb unit were summoned to the church in New Miami and reported a suspicious package left outside a door. When they approached, they didn't hear ticking. They heard purring. Is that one of those new bombs? It was a large gym bag, and it contained a cat and 6 kittens. No, inside the bag said the mother cat, Sprinkles, had given birth to the kittens the previous day. So they were then taken to the Animal Friends Humane Society and found to be in good health and replaced in the foster family. So it has a happy ending. But why is someone not bringing it to the Humane Society in the first place if they're not? Well, I guess they're thinking the church could use cats.
Because people are trash.
I mean, at least they left it in a nice bag, but still. That's sad. I'm glad. No, it's a happy ending. They found the cats and kittens home. So, all right. Oh, I like this one. This is kind of interesting. A home for sale in Massachusetts is gaining attention online because of its unusual location. It's on a boat, but it is not a houseboat. So this home is listed online for $275,000. Formerly known as the Governor Herrick, a dredge for the Cape Cod Canal in the early 1900s. So the vessel, now named the Tapestry, was converted in the mid-1990s by a man who built a home on top of the boat. So this is a house built on a boat. It's an 1,800 square foot house too, which is pretty good size. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. And it's parked at the Fairhaven shipyard, but the location is not permanent. The person who lives in it currently works at the shipyard, so he was able to keep it there. But the future buyer will have to move it. It's not going to be able to stay in the shipyard.
Can they classify it as a mobile home?
And the list states the barge can be transported to another marina, or the home can be removed from the barge to a plot of land if the buyer finds a suitable spot.
This is my mobile home.
It's a boat. That's really cool.
Let's hope you don't vote.
Yeah, don't vote on your boat. I wonder if it has to be towed. It doesn't have an engine. But what if they put an engine in the back? Then it would be a houseboat, right? Oh no, the carpool lane, guys. The California Highway Patrol. They said the driver was using the high occupancy vehicle lanes of a highway and was found to actually be traveling alone, except for one of the best dummies police had ever seen. So CHP officer.
Wait, he was traveling with me?
Are you one of the best dummies?
Yes.
Oh, so they pulled over a car in the HOV lane because the vehicle's windows were tinted too dark for the officer to see there was a passenger, and he discovered that the man was sitting in the passenger seat of the truck was a really realistic mannequin, complete with a COVID-19 face mask because you can never be too careful. By far one of the best dummies I've ever seen. The driver said he had been using the dummy to travel in HOV lanes for over a year before he got caught. The driver was issued a ticket for an HOV lane violation, which carries a maximum fee of $490. Come on, man. Can't you just give him credit for having like a really creative thing and then say, if I catch you again, I'll ticket you?
I would have given him a warning. Be Slow probably would have been like, that's funny.
I would have shot him.
And that's why Texas isn't a cop. Wait, the mannequin?
Yep.
That would have been hilarious. You killed my best friend.
I mean, you would get in trouble for unloading a firearm into a vehicle, but you know.
I'd pull the dummy out, put him on the ground, shoot him in the back of the head. Execution style.
Wow.
What would that be a homicide?
Nope, because it's a dummy.
I mean,
Then next thing you know, there's going to have dummies lives matter and shit like that. So who knows?
it's going to be illegal, but in
The good old DLM.
My last story is from Mr. Ric Spade sent this to me. In Oklahoma City, a little skipper is a miracle puppy beating the odds after she was born with 6 legs. Wow.
Okay, I have to ask. Is it 3 on each side? Is it 2 and then like 2 in weird places?
Looks like 3 on each side.
So it's basically a spider dog? Spider dog. Spider dog.
She's a type of congenital conjoining disorder called monosyphilis.
Syphilis?
I don't know, but it means that she has 1 head and chest cavity, but 2 pelvic regions, 2 lower urinary tracts, 2 reproductive systems, 2 tails, and 6 legs.
So basically what you're saying is it was supposed to be another puppy, but it didn't quite form properly.
I guess.
Or maybe it ate the other puppy and it just morphed.
Apparently she's been doing good at home, is getting to crawl around, but her outside legs are dominant and inside legs are recessive. So apparently the family's raising funds for the many medical bills that are to come. Oh, okay. There's a Facebook page for the skipper? I may have to look at that. But that's really interesting. So, sports news. Yesterday, my birthday, I got gifts from some of my favorite teams. The Detroit Red Wings decided to give me the gift of not just a win, but scoring 5 goals for the first time since December of 2019. And
I'm sorry, that wasn't
a hat trick.
That wasn't the Detroit Red Wings. That was Gagne pretty much by himself.
Doesn't matter. That was awesome. And then Michigan State basketball decided to give the Ohio State Buckeyes a run for their money and upset the 4th-ranked team in the nation after previously upsetting the 5th-ranked team. I guess we beat 5, we beat 4. We got number 3 coming up in like a week, and that's Michigan. So,
well, that's because Ohio State sucks and is overrated in every sport they play. They shouldn't even be ranked in the top 25 in anything because Ohio State chokes and they suck.
Tell me how you really feel.
But
I will in the top 5.
Ohio State was before this week. They thought they were probably the number 1 seed potentially in the whole tournament, and then both Michigan and Michigan State beat them. So, but yeah, it was a really good birthday gift from my teams that haven't been playing as well of late. So I was really happy with that. And that's the sporting news. I guess also for those of you keeping track of racing, what was it was that Xfinity Series that Ty Gibbs?
Yes.
The grandson of Joe Gibbs got his first win, and then Christopher Bell in the Cup Series got a win. So I was exciting to see like new young people that have never won races win. So that was pretty cool too. Texas, do you have or Rick, any sports or any news you'd like to discuss before we move on to the game of the week?
Only thing I got is Former Big Show, Paul White, is now part of All Elite Wrestling. He's going to be wrestling part-time and being a commentator for their new show on YouTube called AEW Elevation. There was something else. What was it?
Casey Catanzaro was going to fight either this week or is it next week?
That was this Wednesday.
How did you? Is that on TV for people to see, or do you have to like pay for it?
You can find it on Hulu. You can find it on USA Network.
Did anyone see how she did?
She probably lost. The person she was going against, they're kind of building up right now.
Oh, I like Casey Catanzaro.
She's fun to watch.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. I was a big fan when she was
on American Ninja Warrior.
Yep. She was amazing. One of the best girls to ever do it ever.
Well, she was the first one to ever finish, and she's only like 5 foot tall. So.
Yep. That was impressive. That was quite a run.
All right, that's all I got. Let's hit it.
All right, it's time for the game of the week. Game of the week. Take it away, Rick.
All right, we're going to play ourselves a little more adult loaded questions. And if this is something that you want to play, you can get this on Amazon.com. Just type in adult loaded questions. So, since we've only played this once, we'll explain how to play it again. I'm going to let you guys pick a color. The colors are purple, black, blue, or pink. When you give me that color, and I will go in order of whatever, I will read that question off that card, and we will give our answers. And then we'll go to the next person.
Red.
That's
Pink.
not a color.
This red's a color.
Pink.
Oh,
All right,
maybe.
we'll
That's
start.
close.
We'll start with Texas since he said pink. All right. Let's assume that we all had people that we were dating. What would you change about your spouse or partner to make them your perfect companion? So tell me what would make your perfect companion.
Be real. Exist.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I mean, I is this for both of us or just him?
All of us. All of us.
Oh, I get confused. Okay,
Just
Texas,
tell-
I interrupted you, Texas. Go ahead.
I should have said for be real.
That was all you had.
So I
That's
just
all I
say like
got.
what I'm looking for in a partner, probably someone that has good values.
Because
That
this isn't good enough anymore.
oh no, we're talking about a real person, Texas.
Yes, I know. I need a real person.
Yeah. So what do I be looking for in a girl? Like I said, someone that has good morals, good values.
Jay Hizzle.
That's a humor.
It said
and-
change one quality.
Well, I
It's
thought
not
he
asking-
just
it's
said
not-
to describe.
Yeah.
It's not asking what you're looking for in a woman.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I thought that's what our question was because the question doesn't apply to us unless.
That's why I just
But-
said I want someone that's real.
Make up your perfect companion. I'm just going to let him spout out his stuff. Go ahead.
Well, I was just saying someone that has good values and morals, but still has a good sense of humor and can take a dirty joke without getting offended, and someone that wants to stay healthy and make sure that I stay healthy, and that wants to go travel and go hiking and do that kind of stuff. They don't have to love sports and hockey, but at least be willing to go to a game every now and then. Someone that wants to have. I would like to have some kids. What? Texas is doing like a thing where he doesn't like. Well, you can have your own perfect girl, Texas. I'm just saying what I'm looking for. Yes, I realize it's hard and it's a high ask, but it's okay. Rick, what about you?
Well, they got to like kids. I'd like to have some mutual things in common so that way, we're not polar opposites.
Exactly.
She has to respect that I'm my own person, and I don't want them taking advantage of the shit I do.
I see, Texas. You'll listen to his response with no reaction, but mine.
His was like 30 seconds long. Yours was like 10 minutes.
It's not true. You interrupted. That's why it took so long.
All right, Jay Hizzle. Purple,
All right,
black,
green.
blue, or that's not one of the 4 colors, you double dick.
Oh, is black available?
Yes, black. We will go
Okay.
black. What would greatly change your outlook on life?
A girlfriend.
Holy crap, that is right. I imagine I have a positive outlook anyway, but I feel like if I had kids would change my outlook differently. Obviously, it's very different having to take care of a whole family than just trying to take care of yourself. So I think it'd be positive. It'd just be different, but very positive. So, I mean, you both already know what that's like, but I don't. So,
Not having anxiety and depression.
yeah, that would change. That definitely would.
All right, I'm going to go with purple.
Such a beautiful color.
What could your boss do or say that would consider crossing the line?
You barely even know who your boss is.
You know, maybe if they threatened you about an issue that was a non-issue because they didn't even ask the person, and basically tried to say that they were going to get nasty with you over said issue. I mean, I'm just speculating.
If my boss asked me to murder someone, I think that's going across the line.
So if your dad told you to murder someone, you're not doing it.
I mean, unless it's something I have to do to save the world or something. But I don't foresee that situation occurring.
Texas, do you want to touch this at all?
I believe I already have in my opening comments for the show. Don't tell me how to do my job since you don't know how to do my job.
You want to pick a color then? Purple, black, blue,
Blue.
pink.
Oh,
Blue.
If you could own anything in the world, whether or not it was for sale, what would you choose?
That's tough. Do I have to pay for it still? I just own it and everything that comes with it.
If you could pick anything in the world, just
I know. Do you want me to answer? Do you want me to let Texas answer?
Go ahead.
I would own the Detroit Red Wings. I know you're thinking that it's a rough investment right now. They're going to turn it all around. So that'd be cool. Or if I could even take it a step further, the whole Olympia Entertainment, the whole Illich Holdings, because then I'd have the Red Wings, the Little Caesars, and the Tigers. That would be awesome.
That wouldn't be bad.
You know what I want?
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
I want the original Starry Night by Van Gogh. That's my favorite painting.
Wow. Would you keep it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I would want to own all of WWE Entertainment because I would run that shit and make it so much better than it is right now.
Nice. So we'd have a whole hockey / Olympia Entertainment. We'd have WWE, and we'd have a fancy painting.
Make my fucking answer sound lame. Gee.
I was gonna go with something small, but when he went with the freaking whole Red Wings thing, I figured I might as well go big too.
You gotta dream big. I mean, that painting's probably worth millions and millions and millions of dollars. So,
All right, Jay, what do you got? Purple, pink, blue, or black?
yellow's not an option.
Purple, black, pink, or blue?
Have we done blue yet?
We just did blue.
Oh my gosh,
It's okay. He has different cards.
let's do purple.
Purple it is.
Perfect shade of purple.
What is something you do without thinking?
Breathe.
Speak.
Well, you do. You're right.
Say dumb shit to women.
Wow, we were all on top of that one.
I think that counts as speaking.
But when I say breathe, now I'm thinking about it, but I'll forget about it soon and I'll keep breathing.
Yeah, in about 5 minutes, he'll be like, guys,
Isn't that interesting though? How you don't have to think about it?
What do I do? Breathe, you idiot. Oh, thanks.
Describe it. How?
Thanks, Texas. You saved my life.
Take the air in, take the air out.
All right,
you were a blonde.
All right, I'm gonna go with black. What provocative email address might you give yourself?
Provocative email address. Maybe Hollywood69 at hotmail.com.
What you got, Rick?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Did you want to give it a go? Did you want to give an excuse or a reason why?
Excuse? I would just because my nickname in Wisconsin's Hollywood, and 69, and then Hotmail just has like hot in it. So and it's mail. So Hotmail. that's all. Next. You guys seem really perplexed.
No, I'm just trying to do this with a straight face.
You don't have to have a straight face. It can be smiling, crooked, frowning, whatever.
I make you squirt 69 at yahoo.com.
Yahoo!
I don't know if I want to be funny about this or not.
Why
Premature ejaculator 11 at yahoo.com. I wasn't funny with that one. Okay?
I don't get it. I keep giving the women my email and they never send it to me.
Lactate your boobies at gmail.com.
I tuck my wiener between my legs at yahoo.com.
Twinkie for your ho-ho at yahoo.com.
Hostess cream filling at yahoo.com. Okay, I think it's my turn to pick a color. We'll go back to pink.
Pink, it's my new obsession. Ooh.
What is something women do that genuinely disgusts you?
Oh, genuinely disgusts me. Something that these women do, and it's like, oh my gosh, come on, ladies, what are you doing?
Okay, so back when I was married, every now and then I had to clean out the shower drain because it wouldn't drain. And what do I pull out of the shower drain every time? It looks like freaking Chewbacca I'm pulling out of that damn thing.
Yes.
I know they can't help it. But that's kind of gross when you have to pull all that hair wad out of the damn shower drain.
At least you know whose it was. You should try having rental property and see what you got to pull out of some things. Woo.
You're just good at pulling out.
That took a while. It smelt too, but I did it and cleaned the clog. Luckily, we replaced the pipe in the shower thing, so I didn't even have to bother trying to clean that out because we just replaced the whole thing. Something girls do that's really annoying.
That disgusts you. Like you're just like, ugh.
He just goes straight to annoying instead of disgust.
Oh. Sorry. Something girls do in general that disgusts me. I don't know. Rick, you go. I gotta think of something that I'm.
Because once I go, you're not gonna be able to go past me.
Oh no! It's gonna be something inappropriate.
Yes, it is. Because as soon as I saw that card, I immediately knew exactly what I wanted to say.
Man, maybe it's because I just haven't really had a girlfriend in a long time or something. But there's not really much I can think where I'm like, oh man, that girl is just so disgusting. Like the hair in the drain, I could see where that could be again more annoying than anything, especially if they're not cleaning it up themselves. But whatever. I mean, I guess you're.
Well, like you said, when you pull it out, it's really nasty smelling.
Yeah, so that was nice. You did the right thing. I would have, if I had a girlfriend or something, I would do the same thing. I don't know. There was a girl once that visited one of my brother's friends, and she clogged the toilet, and then I had to go fix the problem. was a little disgusting, but whatever.
Okay, yeah, I could see that.
So they plug toilets. Jeez, ladies. It's a man's job. I don't know. I don't have anything really. You go, Rick.
So, for those guys that have never been with a woman, once a month they have an issue
You can't.
that
Shark Week. Ooh ha ha.
where it involves bleeding. And I'm not saying that's the disgusting part, but when they take that thing out of them and they throw it in a trash can that doesn't have a bag, and it's just stuck to the side of the trash can.
I see where you're going with this. Okay.
So basically, ladies, what Rick is saying, if you're going to pull out your tampon, make sure there's a trash bag in the trash can.
Yes, because the last thing I want to do is have to take a plastic bag or something and scrape that motherfucker out the side of my trash can. Or, you decide to do it while you're on your period and you pulled that thing out and you just threw it somewhere on the floor and then I stepped on it.
Oh.
Holy crap. What kind of girls do you have coming over?
Don't you worry about it.
Like, first I thought where you're going, I'm like, you can't say that's disgusting. That's just part of like human biology, and that's not like they can help it. But I see what you're saying. I mean, I have plenty of friends that are girls that have come over. We've lived with girls, and this was never an issue. So maybe you got to set some ground rules when you have girls over. I don't know what to tell you.
When you got to do it, you got to do it. Anyways, Jay, it's your turn. Purple, black, blue, or pink?
Pink, it was love at first sight. That's right. That's an Aerosmith song, in case you're wondering.
What would not be a very smooth move? So let's just say you saw a girl, maybe you're at a bar, and you see her, and you're thinking of picking her up.
Oh, I already know it wouldn't be a smooth move.
Go for it.
Especially like say, driving like a nice fancy car, the Corvette, and you're strolling by, you roll down your window, you're like, hey, ladies. And then you literally just rear end right into someone else. Can you imagine how embarrassing that would be?
That's good. That's not a very smooth move.
That would be terrible. I mean, it would be awful.
I don't know.
You don't got anything?
Texas, just name a move you've tried. Sorry. I just crack myself up sometimes.
It has been 14 years since I've tried a move, so yeah, I don't know.
All right. Just think of something I've probably tried. It wasn't smooth. I don't know.
Hey, baby, you want to go get some mac and cheese and some and a grilled cheese sandwich?
Actually, some chicks dig that kind of food. But that might not work with like a really fit chick.
Wait. I got it. Hey, ladies, you want to come over and watch The Bachelor with me and my mom? We're going to drink wine.
Hey, that might work.
No, they just become their gay best friend.
Explains so much.
But what if then?
But then again, you could always be like, you know what? I'm getting curious about women. You could play the whole gay thing off, and then like try to make them think you're thinking about becoming straight, and then maybe you get to fool around with them. I don't know.
And then bam, I was straight the whole time, and now you're in love with me.
Yeah, you don't tell them that though until you die. I was never gay.
This is how far I went just to get you to love me. Hey, girls are like, you watch The Bachelor, you must be a really cool guy who's not worried about what other people think. That's right. Plus, we have a whole tournament. We're competitive.
I hate to say this, but the next Bachelor, I think I might be interested in joining. I will never watch it except for maybe the first episode, so maybe I can pick somebody. But I don't think
you would have fun. There's another guy in our group too. It's not like it's just me and all the girls. And when I used to work, all these guys were in these Bachelor pools, and we're talking about like big guys that work out and stuff. Now, yes, they all had like girlfriends and stuff, but still.
Okay. Here's the one for you. Baby, are you at school? Because I want to shoot some kids inside you.
Wow.
That wouldn't be smooth. No.
Wow.
I've been holding on to that one.
Maybe make it more appropriate and say, girl, are you a bus? Because I want to load you up with some kids. Because that's not like the other way sounded really bad because it's
Baby,
things are sad.
Are you a bus? Because I want to get a hand job in the back seat from you.
I mean, some people like buses. There's this girl I used to work with, and she had a yellow shirt on. Well, she knew me already. Don't worry. So, like, when I know someone and they know my personality and they know I don't mean things, I can say stupid things to them. Like, I'm like, your shirt's so nice and yellow. I'm like, you look just like a bus. And then I said, that's an okay thing to say to girls, right? We got a good laugh out of that one.
That's okay. I was having not a very good day at work the other day, and the water was starting to get dirty. So I got on the radio, hey, the water's dirty. Someone goes, don't drink it. And I go, gee, thanks for your brilliant insight. I wasn't planning on it. By the way, how the hell were you the fastest swimmer?
Oh, man, Texas really takes he takes it like woo, next level.
All right, here's our last one for this game.
All right, last one for the game.
If you were to
Orange.
No, I'm pick purple. If you were to have sex in a tub of one food or drink item, what would you choose?
Jay Hizzle would choose mac and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese.
The best part about that is you wouldn't know if the macaroni and cheese sound is coming from her or the mac and cheese in the bathtub.
Wow. This show sometimes.
What do you got, Texas?
One time, every day, every episode.
Hot dogs, so I could slap her in the face with multiple weenies.
Waiting for Rick to say like fish or something.
The fuck's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Sometimes vagina smells like fish, so then I won't know which smell it is. What the kind of stupid shit is that?
I just know you say crazy things, and so I'm just trying to prepare myself mentally, and I said it out loud. I just don't know what's going to come out of your mouth.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna find a girl that squirts, and I'm gonna do it in a bowl or in a tub of Fruity Pebbles. Okay.
That stuff gets soggy fast, so.
I know. So then I can eat it and drink it at the same time. It's all good.
Would it be like a tub of milk?
Considering the female ejaculate is about 90% piss, you're basically just saying you're going to drink pee and Fruity Pebbles, and that is absolutely disgusting. I have to step away for a second or I'm going to throw up.
Hasn't stopped me before.
This show is going off the rails in a crazy train.
I think I actually made him about puke.
You know, I think we should probably. I feel like this game should probably end and we should move on to the next segment.
But it tastes so good. What?
Yeah, let's move on to some Southern Charm. All right. Well, unfortunately, the Jazz is unavailable right now. I'm actually looking at him, though, on the screen.
Me too.
He's
currently in the middle of a truck race.
Yep, he is currently racing.
It looks like he is 17th
place out of what, probably 40 cars?
And he's on lap
68 of 125.
68 of 125.
I would wave at him, but he can't see me. He did.
Thank God he can't see me, because yesterday I was watching his race while I was in the shower.
Oh, wow.
Nothing like wanking it to watch NASCAR racing.
Oh, I mean, NASCAR racing's pretty awesome.
I don't do that well in the shower, but thank you for
Which reminds
picturing me
me that,
whacking it in the shower.
Tony, she was on Ellen. Tony is the first female Arab American driver, and she's really talented. I'm excited to see how she does in ARCA. But she got to be on Ellen's show and did a really good interview. I was really proud.
And she's only 21.
Yeah, she's I think she's going to be another talented female driver. So I'm excited to see what she can do. But anyway, the Jazz wanted me to talk about Joe Biden a little bit, and he's starting to see, like, he really hated Joe Biden at first, but now he's starting to like Joe a little bit. He's like,
he is going to kill you.
He's like, he's just kind of like a crazy uncle that comes over that, doesn't always know where he's at or what he's doing. But
I'm going to stop you. I'm going to stop you from committing suicide because he will kill you. Ladies and gentlemen, the makers of the Mr. Potato Head have decided to no longer call it Mr. Potato Head. He is now a genderless potato. He's just a potato head. What the hell is wrong with this country that we're becoming so PC that, number one, they make SpongeBob gay. Number two, they make Mr. Potato Head now just Potato Head. Before too long.
Well, Jazz also mentioned that it's offensive to assign genders to potatoes.
Here's my question. Can we still order black coffee, or is that offensive? Are brownies being taken off the shelves? Is White Castle changing its name? I'm sure Cracker Barrel is screwed. Can we still play Chinese checkers? Is it still called an Indian burn? No more Italian sausage? How far do we want to take this foolishness? That is it for Southern Charm. I'm saving you from getting murdered.
Wait, I have one more thing. One more thing.
He is going to kill you.
I got a note here from Jazz, and it said, AOC is one of the smartest politicians of our time. Wow, he's really turning over.
That's it. You're dead. Jazz, I tried to save your segment, but the bald-headed birthday boy just had to spew his bullshit.
Wait. Somebody answer me this. How come every time they show a picture of AOC, she always looks like she's trying to, like, do a fucking karaoke concert?
Because she is.
She likes to party. P-A-R-T-Y? Because I gotta.
That's like all of them. Like, anytime she's in the news, it's a picture of her from the Senate. She's like, I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
Probably depends what channel you're watching, too. I'm sure some channels don't try to put her in as good of a light as others, but look, she definitely is passionate. I'll give her that. I just
don't know what she's passionate about.
And I'm not saying her like, if you could just make things happen with no consequences, a lot of her ideas would be kind of cool. It's just not feasible yet. That's all. But whatever. That's why we got, politics is basically like I'm not saying it should be this way, but it's like a reality TV show. Except for it affects our lives. But all right. Well, that's Southern Charm. So I'm sure Jazz will clear up. Maybe he mistyped a few things that I read from the messages he gave me about Joe and AOC, but maybe not. Like I said, he might be a new man.
A few things.
Just a few. I'm sure he agrees with a lot of what he wrote me. But all right, this is going to be interesting. It's time for top 5.
Five.
All right, so we decided instead of coming up with a topic, we're just going to go to Texas and then Rick and myself, and we're just going to name off 5 things that just randomly pop into our head, or it's popped into our head tonight. So I'm really curious to see where this goes. Texas, you may start us off.
Number 5, considering I just messaged Jazz on his iRacing thing and told him everything you just said, I'm curious what the hell he's going to do to you when he sees you. Is he going to strangle you? Is he going to hit you with the rock? Is the last thing...
Give me a big hug and say, it's so nice to see you.
Is the last thing you're going to hear a hoot? Number 2. Or I guess, God dang it.
Number 4.
Number 4. I don't know how to count.
Number 4, that Harper Creek education system is really paying off for me because I keep going from 5 to 2. Number 3. A lot of people need a high five to the face with the chair. Number 2, WWE is going downhill fast. Number 1, what the fuck is wrong with Ric Spade?
A lot.
All right. So those are just 5 things that are on top of Texas's mind.
Okay,
All right,
before we get to me, I need to elaborate. Like, what specifically is wrong with me?
I don't know.
Watch the video of the game of the week, and you tell me what's wrong with you.
Oh, some of your answers, they're a little would it be like gross or disgusting or
Rick likes the golden
X-rated?
showers, apparently.
Hey, what I do with women in my bathtub with some fruity pebbles is my own business, okay? Okay. Number 5, Jesse Ventura needs to run for president before he dies. Number 4, the anime One Piece is overrated, and I don't know how the fuck it's gotten 1,000 episodes. Number 3, I wish I knew how to make corn nuggets because the corn nuggets at Chicken Coop are fucking amazing. Number 2, how the fuck am I going to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go to work at 5 a.m.?
What's a corn nugget? Is that kind of like a corn dog, but instead of a wiener, it's a corn in the middle, or what?
Yeah, it's like a bunch of corn, and then they put the breading around it, and then they deep fry it.
It's multiple kernels?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then it deep fries it in a ball.
Oh, kind of like a hush puppy. I love hush puppies.
Well, those fucking corn nuggets are the shit. Number 2, how the fuck am I going to wake up at 4 a.m. to be to work at 5?
I do it 6 days a week.
Yeah, but this is the first time I've had to wake up this early for work in 8 years. And number 1, where in the fuck did I put my fucking headphones?
They're on your head.
No, not those ones.
The white ones?
No, those are at your house.
Yeah.
No, I have a pair of headphone or wireless headphones, and I have no clue where they went. I had them earlier.
I don't. My thoughts aren't really that exciting, but first I was looking at the time, number 5, and I said, "Wow, it's only 10 p.m. and we only have like 5 segments left. We're gonna be done by like 11, like instead of 1 or 2 in the morning, maybe even a little before that. I don't know. Hey, it's possible." And then I'm thinking, what am I going to do with that? Do I go right to bed? And then we'll go to number 4, in which I said, well, I need to have a little snack and then go try to weigh. I got to weigh in for my competition, and hopefully that little snack will make me weigh a little more. And
A little
so I
snacky snack.
yeah. So then I'm like, I got to weigh in that competition, and then I got to really start trying to shed the pounds. And then I looked to my right and I saw number 3, Justin White's racing screen, and I said, I gotta get doing my iRacing and continue to practice and actually go run a race. And then I thought of how I'm excited about the race tomorrow and Sunday and how I really like racing. And then number 2, technically this happened a little earlier, but I'll go back to it. And then I remembered, oh man, I love macaroni and cheese and pizza, but I gave it up, which is good for my health, but it's going to be so nice when I can eat it again. And then, and then number 1 was just kind of a duh, because I wasn't really thinking of much, but but then I realized the Red Wings play the Blackhawks like back-to-back games, and that's kind of exciting. And we're gonna do a little birthday celebration tomorrow, and then I'm like, man, it's gonna be a busy day, busy weekend. It's gonna fly by, and next thing you know, I'll be back at work, and I gotta really just bam, pedal the metal in March. Got lots to do, lots to accomplish. And then I realized I got to figure out the details for Ric Spade and the Jay Hizzle road trip too. So anyway, those are just a bunch of random thoughts. I guess some could be honorable mentions, but my brain really actually goes all over the place. My dad and I actually decided we do definitely have a form of ADD. Speaking
of honorable mentions, I just thought of one.
What's that?
Why does it seem like the porn star Tiffany Watson orgasms the same every single time I watch a different video?
She's an actress.
She still squirts, though.
It's not
I don't
real.
even know who she is, so it doesn't matter.
That's CGI. It's not real either. I don't know if you knew this, but now with special effects, they can do whatever they want with porn. Most of what you're seeing isn't even real. Just saying.
I'm done.
So what
Good night, everybody.
what Jay Hizzle is hoping for eventually is a live action Optimus Prime sex tape.
I am Optimus Prime.
I don't know any current porn stars. I just know like old ones. So hi, I'm Sasha Grey. I'm Optimus Prime.
Is that like used motor oil?
He just squirted motor oil on my face.
Penis transform.
Well, he has that trailer with him, so you know. Wait, is that motor oil or is that windshield wiper fluid? I don't know what that is.
My wiper blades. Other things are really getting off track. All right.
Well, it is late for some of us. Some of us have been up since 5 a.m. already this morning. Some of us have to get up at 5 a.m. again tomorrow.
This is so angry.
I'm angry. And it's time to tell somebody to bite me.
Bite me!
Bite me.
Bite me.
Bite me!
Bite me.
Bite me!
And now it's time for Bite Me, featuring Ric Spade, Jay Hizzle, Texas, and Guzzlebird. Wait for it. You know what's coming.
Quack, 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 quack.
Bite me. All right. Take it away, Texas.
Bite me, Jay Hizzle. So let's see what everybody's first world problems are today. And I'll start with the birthday boy from yesterday, the mac and cheese gator wearing Jay Hizzle.
Oh, this is awful. I am pissed at eHarmony right now. All right, so like years ago, eHarmony had this like really good deal for like $19 a quarter you would get. So $19 gets you 3 months of eHarmony, and then at the end of 3 months, if you don't cancel, it just keeps resubscribing, right? So every 3 months, I pay $19 to get another 3 months. That's actually a really good deal. It's probably like $18.75 or something, whatever. So you know what? I'm like, that's worth it. Like eHarmony is pretty solid as far as the site goes. I think a lot of people must have gotten that deal because actually a lot of people could respond to you, which was kind of nice. And I was happy, and this went on for years and years, right? I'm not thinking anything of it. And then on my birthday of all days, like, who does this to someone on their birthday? Which my birthday was still great. Don't get me wrong. It was just very rude of eHarmony. All of a sudden, I'm like, I'll just check it out. See, but there hasn't been a lot of new people on there lately. And all of a sudden, I'm like, why are all the pictures of everyone blurry? And I looked around the room. It wasn't my eyes. So I put new contacts in the other day, so I could see everything just fine. And then I'm like, did I like mislog in or something? And so then I went to my computer, and then I went to the eHarmony site and logged in, and everything's blurry. And then there's something that says renew your premium benefits. And I'm like, why is it not auto renewing? And so then I click on it because it's like 40% off. And oh my gosh. So the prices they want are outrageous. Instead of like $6, $7 a month, we're talking like $30 to $40 a month. And that's the sale price. Or if you want to lock in like 2 years worth, you can pay $20 a month. But then they want you to pay 2 years worth up front. And so then I'm like, this is a bunch of crap. I'm like, shouldn't I still have a subscription anyway? And I look back at my bank account, and sure enough, 3 months ago, I got charged that. So it would have just expired. And now they decided they're just going to stop everyone's membership and try to force them to re-up at the much, much higher prices. And you know what, eHarmony? I still have my match account, and there's been more new people on that lately who've been more talkative anyways. So eHarmony, you can bite me.
Ever since I started getting on the online dating, that's how much eHarmony was. I would do 3 months, and then they would try to charge me the full price 3 months after the first one. And
it was going so good out of nowhere. There wasn't even a warning, like, just so you know, this is just bam in your face. Everyone's blurred, so I guess no one's really in your face. But luckily, I was not in the middle of a conversation with anyone or anything like that, so it's not like it ruined anything. I would be pissed if that was the case. But still, seriously, Harmony, come on now, you're better than that.
all right, I look forward to this time every time. I don't know why, but let's go down to Rick and my favorite member of the show, Guzzlebird.
I think he's everybody's favorite member of the show. All right, I'm going to keep mine very simple. I'm not going to motherfuck certain things like people think I would. Let's talk about yesterday. Yesterday, I was looking forward to one thing. One. Just one. It's the only thing I was hoping for on fucking Thursday. You know what that was?
The Golden Knights?
And that was to watch the Golden Knights.
Oh.
Only for them to go, oh, we're going to be under COVID protocols because one of the players is under possible COVID. Not even for my team. No, it's for the other fucking team. So because of one,
there's just one player on the Sharks.
That's what they said. Because of one player, they went under COVID protocol.
The Red Wings had 5 at one point. They didn't cancel anything.
They were just like,
Detroit, they suck.
They were just like, fuck it. Maybe they just thought they were going to lose to Vegas. I don't fucking know. But I was pissed because it's the second time that they've had a COVID protocol between the Sharks and the Knights, and the first time it was the Knights' fault.
Just think of how many games you're going to get to watch the Vegas Knights because they're going to have to play like back to back to back to make all these stuff.
I know, but I'm getting sick of it. This was my day off, and fucking now tomorrow's game's going to be at 10 p.m. and I got to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
I was watching the Red Wing broadcast yesterday, and they were kind of making light of all the Dallas cancellations and postponements. And like Dallas has to play like 45 games in like 40 or in like 56 nights or something like that.
That's crazy. But Rick, first off, for the NHL package you have, you should be able to rewatch games if you can keep yourself from seeing the score, so you can watch them when you get home if you need to. And second off,
I can record them, but it's the point of I wanted to watch it live. Damn it!
I know. And the other thing though is I'm just really proud that Ric Spade is getting so into hockey that he's looking forward to it. It just makes me happy. It makes me smile.
Yeah, it was bound to happen eventually. See, if we had went to more hockey games, which, I mean, we went to some during high school, you know, we went to K-Wings and we went to the Western Michigan games. But I think if you guys had taken me to more Detroit Red Wings games when we were younger, I would have been more into it by now.
Well, you better late than never.
So, yeah.
Although Rick's always enjoyed when we've gone to Red Wing games, even though they're not the Knights. So we always have a good time.
Well, that's still one of my 2 favorite teams.
Yep.
I got a Red Wings jersey.
Yep.
So, yeah, COVID protocol, NHL bullshit, you can bite me.
Guzzlebird!
Senor Mucho Spicy Grande Verde.
Is that Mexican? Spanish? Sorry.
Oh, you're going to love this.
Probably.
So, I was shopping the other day, and I was at a store, and there was this 400-pound woman right in front of the frozen stuff where the pizzas were, and it just happened to be the pizza I wanted because I like that stuffed crust. And I'm like, and she's just standing there talking to some old lady. And I'm like, Still not moving. So what did I do? I opened the other door, tried to get a pizza, pushed the door, trying to get the pizza that she was in front of, hit her, and then she turned around and was like, "Excuse you." I looked at her and I was like, "Look, you dumb bitch, I wanted the damn pizza. Just fucking move, you fat ass cow." She looked at me like I was some kind of asshole because I wanted pizza. So, fat ass cow lady, you can bite me.
Gusselbird, you never disappoint.
Ever.
Well,
Texas, we know you have something. Let's hear it.
I kinda used mine when I was talking about how they made Mr. Potato Head genderless because this is getting out of hand and ridiculous, and how America is just starting to suck.
It's not sucking. It's okay.
No, it's starting to suck considering gas is already up to what, $2.30, and it was under $1. Or sorry, it was under $2. My bad.
$2.30. It's $2.76 here.
And you
Invest
still
in oil. You make a little bit of money back.
You still have Democrats who want masks to be mandated, even though I'm so sick of all this shit. I really am.
Well, just remember, you can still call it Mr. Potato Head. You can still call whatever the tower is in Chicago, Sears Tower. You can still call it whatever. You can call things right. You can still call the Washington football team the Redskins if you want, although I think it's hilarious that they're just the Washington football team. So remember, it doesn't really. You can still call it what you want.
I know, but this is just getting out of hand, this PC bullshit. So right now, as tired as I am, the whole world can bite me.
The whole world can bite Texas.
Well, damn.
Too hard.
Okay,
Just
sorry.
He doesn't want to leave a scar.
What did you see, Rick?
There was a chick in like latex body stuff, and she had bunny ears on. It was kind of hot. Yeah.
Gusselbird, you got to keep them off those porn sites.
That was Twitter.
I think the Jazz has moved to 12th position.
I got him at 11th.
Are you ahead of me?
That was Twitter.
Is that Oh, I'm not live.
Flat 95 of 125.
All right, I got him. I'm not live, and there's a caution on the track. Wow, this could be intense. Could he get a top 10?
Fire up the Jets so we can get to Rick's segment.
Yeah, a top 10. Oh man, this is exciting. And oh my gosh, is that a jet? It is a jet. It's Rick's segment.
Oh, we're gonna love this.
Are we?
Maybe, I don't know.
Are we gonna love your segment like we do every week?
I came up with a game. We're gonna play a game I like to call Wrong Answers Only.
Oh.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull up a picture, and you're gonna tell me who or what that is, and it's Wrong Answers Only.
I don't understand.
You cannot give him the right answer. So if he puts a picture up of Taylor Swift, you have to say something that it's not, like a hot steaming pile of garbage. Wrong answers only.
Oh, okay.
Make it funny, don't make it funny. However you want to do it. Try to be entertaining.
Since you're putting pictures on the screen, I'm guessing we're going to have to tell the people listening what you put on the screen?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, how about this? We'll say the wrong answers, and then Rick will say what it actually is this. There we go.
That works.
Pizza party at your house.
What I pull out of the drain after my ex-wife showered.
I think it might be Bigfoot with ammunition.
That's what my mop looks like after I clean up dog piss.
Oh, that's so mean.
So we're looking at Chewbacca. That's Chewbacca.
Chewy.
What my ex-wife looked like when I woke her up from naps.
Is that Hillary Clinton?
Oh wait, I like that better. That's Nancy Pelosi. Crystal, if you watch this, I was just kidding.
That's
Nancy
a short.
Pelosi.
That's a short girl on her period. So it's some kind of ugly-looking witch-looking thing with some demonic white eyes, some wrinkles. Could
Some
be like
crazy hair though.
with some white-ass hair. If you want to check this out, I suggest checking out the YouTube. It's probably going to be like an hour and 30-something minutes in.
Hour 25
Okay.
is my guess. Oh, I know. This is Jazz's favorite crazy uncle.
Now, I don't know what to say because basically everything I want to say is factually true.
Go ahead. Just as long as you don't say their name, I guess it's okay.
Rapist, child pedophile, the only president to say the N-word. He actually did say the N-word while giving a speech. He was fumbling through. You know how he gets on his rants and he was like, and he said the N-word, trying to say something else.
Oh man.
Well, obviously that's Clint Eastwood's schizophrenic personality.
Oh yeah. Maybe
So-
I'm the one who
So
is.
the person that we're talking about is Joe Biden, and this has nothing to do with whether or not we believe in Republicans or Democrats. It just
Worst president of all time.
I mean,
It's
he
funny.
hasn't had a chance yet to get that label.
Yes, he has.
Oh, it's a mascot for Toys R Us. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
That's a turtle.
Ariana Grande.
Does she have a long neck?
Maybe.
Hmm.
She might look like that. I don't know. For those of you that don't know, this is a giraffe. A giraffe. Or as we like to call it, a
Jeffrey.
spotted Saharan camel.
Oh. Toys R Us mascot.
That's Chewbacca.
Oh, it's an alien.
It's a fuzzy beaver.
That's obviously Gumby. You want to do any more? Come on.
Aren't you going to say what it is?
Oh my God, it's Rosie O'Donnell.
It's Snuffleupagus Jr.
It's Joy Behar.
Oh, no.
Oh my God, guys, it's the biggest celebrity on our show. It's Bette Midler.
Jazz is all over the place. He lost a lot of positions.
All right. This is Elf. Elf.
Crap, what
That's obviously a giraffe.
Oh. Is it a real life Barbie?
It's a Catholic nun.
This is obviously Ariana Grande, and as much as I just made fun of her just now, I'd fucking hit that with my car.
What? Isn't she nice? I
don't
never
know.
heard really any bad things about her.
I don't know. I'm glad that she dumped that one dude from Saturday Night Live, though, because I think he's a fucking douchebag.
Which one's that?
Whatever one she was supposed to be engaged to.
I don't follow all this stuff very well. I'm sorry.
Unless it's on The Bachelor, then he'll follow it like the plague.
Unless it's The Bachelor.
Nemo.
Oh. It's a pet fish.
That's obviously a Mediterranean dick sucker.
Or do you mean a
I thought-
Mediterranean dick trimmer?
No, that's what they call Hillary Clinton.
This is a shark.
It's Jaws. Bum, 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 bum.
It's Joe Biden.
That's Shaggy 2 Dope from the Insane Clown Posse.
I think this is the original Joker.
Oh, I got it. It's David Hasselhoff.
Oh, no, we didn't go there.
No, it's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Mm-mm.
For those of you not watching the YouTube, I waited exactly till Jay Hizzle took a drink for me to say that, so he couldn't retort.
This is former wrestler Doink the Clown.
Rest in
Doink
peace.
the Clown.
R.I.P. Oh. Grandpa.
The head pedophile.
Mm-mm.
It's
The
obviously
leader
an
of the pedos.
That's obviously an elephant. Look at the ears. You can fly with those motherfuckers. Wait. Would that make him Ben Stiller then?
It's Ben Stiller's grandpa.
Oh, you know what? He's one of those Ferengis from Star Trek with the big ass ears.
Or maybe he's a Star Trek or he's an admiral.
For those of you that can't see, this is the Pope. The Pope.
The leader of the pedos.
That's not how that works. That's Captain B.
That's Bazooka Joe.
That's G.I. Joe.
It's Captain B. Slow.
God, I have one, but I can't think of what his fucking name is. Nope, I lost it. That's Super Mario.
Ba-da-ding.
It's me, Mario.
That is Sergeant Slaughter.
A giant piece of shit.
What? That's so mean.
That's obviously Mick Foley.
It's an avatar.
Well, that's what he said about Donald Trump when he got his star on the Walk of Fame.
Yeah.
No, you got it wrong. That's Nicolas Cage after he's homeless.
You don't always have to be hard. In fact, sometimes that's not right to do.
For the record, this is Jack Black, and he's still one of my favorite comedians.
Sometimes you make some
That's
love.
David Schwimmer on meth.
Huh.
Right? David Schwimmer on meth? You
That's
see it,
David.
right?
That's David Schwimmer if Friends never took off.
I don't know. He kind of looks like he could be like a punter on a football team or something.
He's the Wish version of Wolverine.
Or just
He's what a dog leaves after the dog poops.
or like a skinny, weak Wolverine.
That's what I'm saying. You got Amazon Wolverine and Hugh Jackman.
Hugh
And
Jackman's awesome.
you got Wish Wolverine, Nicolas Cage.
The hell?
It's one of my ex-girlfriends, obviously.
Again, that looks like Nancy Pelosi.
Sometimes you got to say please.
All right, I believe we got two more.
Sometimes
Well,
you
we gotta say what that one was.
Oh,
This is some kind of weird-ass looking monster thing with some eyes, and it's got a little crown on it and some meth teeth. Wearing some kind of cape. I'm sure I dated something like that once.
It's Limu Emu.
It's the leader of the peacocks.
That's obviously a Rocky Mountain oyster pigeon.
It looks like Taylor Swift.
Looks like Betty White.
Hey, you don't bash Betty White.
I do what I want.
It's such an amazing animal.
That was an ostrich, by the way. An ostrich. All right, last one.
Oh,
A lame ripoff of Han Solo.
it's me when I'm older.
That actually looks like your dad.
Yeah, well, it'll be me when I'm older.
That's obviously LeVar Burton from Reading Rainbow.
Well respected and in charge. Butterfly in the sky. I can go
It's Joe Biden.
Take a look. It's in the book. Reading Rainbow.
All right, this is Jean-Luc Picard or Patrick Stewart, depending on how you want to go.
Sir
And
Patrick Stewart.
Patrick Stewart's awesome.
All right, and that was wrong answers only.
And that was Rick's segment.
It's nice to do something different every once in a while.
Or what I'm about to do is something the same because it's awesome. Tweets of the week. I dated a champion snow skier. Our relationship went downhill fast. So great. I told my psychologist I'm scared of living in a tall building. He says only an apartment complex. Get it? The complex. I can't take my dog to the park as all the ducks keep trying to bite him. My fault for getting one that's a purebred. It's so great.
Wow.
Oh, man. My wife has begged me to stop making police-related puns. I said, okay, I'll give it a rest. Get a rest? This is the police. Oh, so good. Hired a handyman and gave him a list. When I got home, only items number 1, 3, and 5 were done. Turns out he only does odd jobs. I like that one too. I can't understand why my calculator just stopped working. It just doesn't add up. Hey, Rick, did you hear about the poker player who lost his arm and got a prosthetic replacement? He's finding it hard to deal with. Because Rick likes... I thought he'd like that one. 2 and 10 has got married. The ceremony was okay, but the reception was excellent. Oh, I like that one too. If a woman says she'll be ready in 15 minutes, she will be. No need to remind her every half hour. I think I remember that one before. And let's see.
That also applies to Jay Hizzle trying to get him on a fucking Zoom.
I asked the hot dog seller, can I get a jumbo sausage? He said, sure, won't be long. I said, in that case, can I have 2? What do you call a horny square? An erectangle. An erectangle? Because it's a horny square. But now I never knew just how technologically advanced Moses was. But he did have the first tablet that connected to the cloud. All right, let's see. I'll do maybe... What did Arnold Schwarzenegger say to his tomato seed after watering them for the first time? You have been germinated. I like that. All right. And let's see if we can find a classic Trump tweet. A classic Trump tweet. This was from back in, I think, 2012. Russian leaders are publicly celebrating Obama's re-election. They can't wait to see how flexible Obama will be now. See, they're talking about Russia and Obama just letting them do whatever he wants. They want, whatever. Craziness. All right. I don't think that Arnold really hasn't had a lot going on. He did say something about... I had such a fantastic time directing this episode and hanging out with the Crypt Keeper. So it has... he directed a long time ago HBO Tales of the Crypt, apparently. So that's kind of cool. Well, all right. Those were the... Tweets of the week. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Guzzle bird. What is the word?
What does everybody want?
Head!
What does everybody need?
Head! Suck my dick! I mean, wait, what?
I thought we were going pizza, but I can't add slant.
All right, let's start with my buddy Al Snow. Jessica hates when we're watching our granddaughter at the park, and one of the parents will ask me, "Which one is yours?" And I answer, "I don't know. I haven't picked one yet." Sometimes someone comes into your life and makes your heart race and changes your life in unexpected ways. We call those people cops.
Yeah.
When Jessica and I were dating, I had to tell her, if you keep calling the cops every time you catch me in the bushes, this relationship isn't going to work out. And finally, presently waiting to see how long it takes this police sketch artist to realize I am describing him.
That's kind of funny.
All right, now for the Jurassic Park tweets. Not a whole lot going on, so let's start with this one. When will these fucking dinosaurs die so we can close this place down?
Uh-huh. But they're already extinct.
And finally, best soap for bloodstains on walls and carpets and curtains and furniture and clothes and shoes. I don't know. Maybe some Dawn dish soap.
It'd be cool if they made like a Netflix Jurassic Park, like Jurassic World episodes where they're just like random days in the park and like the different things that go wrong. I don't know. It'd just be kind of cool. But then we see things go right too. All right.
Wait. I do got one joke.
Oh, okay.
What do the word orphan and the word family have in common?
I don't know.
Wait. Orphan, family. No, it's not syllables. Do they have the same? FAMILYORPHA. Are they same amount of letters?
The F in family. The F in orphan.
There's not there's an F in orphan?
No, and there's no F in family either. Ha! Because they're orphans.
Oh my gosh.
All right, I'm done. You know what time it is?
Uh,
Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. It's the Urban Dictionary definition of the week. Take it away, Texas.
Finally, we're on to the interesting part of the show.
what are you trying to say? This whole show's been very interesting and inappropriate.
Jay Hizzle.
Yeah.
We're going to continue that right now. Can you tell me what a snail trail is?
Snail trail. Snail rhymes with whale. A whale would be like a larger, could be a larger person, probably an American. And large Americans eat food, but sometimes they spill. So, a snail trail is going to be a path of spilt SpaghettiOs, macaroni and cheese, some kind of sauce that's spilt out of the bowl as a large American person walks from the kitchen to their bedroom to lay down and eat while they watch their favorite Netflix episode. And so the snail trail allows, because he or she doesn't move very fast either. And so this trail just kind of allows you to see like how they made their way from the kitchen to the bedroom.
Okay, so
what in the sweet baby Jesus?
I said snail trail, and for some reason you went with whale trail pretty
Oh,
much.
snail rhymes with whale. That's where I went with it. All right, it could be something slow, obviously, because snail mail, but
Snail trail. A sexual act in which a woman drags her wet vagina across a reclining partner's chest or face, sort of a female counterpart to teabagging.
so the guy's in a reclining chair like a lazy boy?
It's one of my favorite parts of sex, thank you.
That's what you get out of that. I tell you what a snail trail is. The guy's in a recliner?
It's all these terms are just interesting. 3 laps to go. You know what though? It's as if learning what a snail trail was enough for you listeners out there. It's not, because you need to learn more, just like I do.
It's the bonus Urban Dictionary definition of the week. Take it away, Texas.
Just a reminder, the Urban Dictionary definition of the week and the bonus Urban Dictionary the bonus Urban
Dictionary
definition of the week is brought to you in part by...
That's so easy to say. Dirty Rib Job grill seasoning. You can get it in the original Dirty Rib Job. You can get it in the spicy Dirty Sanchez, or you can get it in the fish seasoning, the Dirty Trouser Trout. Perfect for Lent. Available on Etsy.com.
All right, what do you got for Rick and I?
Can either of you tell me what a snail rail is?
Snail
Hey,
rhymes
you know what?
with whale.
I'm going to tell you it has nothing to do with whales.
I'm just kidding. Let's see. So if a snail trail was some kind of vagina rubbing across a person in a lazy boy, then a rail must be a guy also in a lazy boy. No, the girl's in the lazy boy this time, and the guy climbs on top of the lazy boy as it's reclined, and then I'm guessing his dick is the rail, and then he just kind of rubs the rail across her slowly. I'm just going off of what you taught me today, okay?
You know what? That was much better than your guess for snail trail. That was much better.
Okay, I
hate to say this, but besides the lazy boy recliner, that was pretty much my guess, except for it was going to be a little bit of
like a water bed or something.
It was basically just going to be pre-cum, and you were just like starting from her forehead and just fucking sliding that shit down.
By the way, Jazz looks like he finished in 16th spot.
No, that was a good comeback. I mean, he was in the top 10. I don't know what happened, and then he was like in the 20s, and now he's back.
He hit.
So no, I don't know, but fireworks are going off for him.
Snail rail. Doing a line of blow off a hooker or a woman of questionable intent, nether regions.
It sounds intense. Something they'd probably do in Oregon, I imagine. Well, because they can do that kind of stuff. Their drugs are legal.
Nothing like doing blow off a hooker's ass.
Okay, hookers probably aren't legal there, but the blow itself would be. I don't know. I'm just saying what. Just saying. All right. Well, we've taken you really low and a little high and then really low. Lots of lows in the show today. Or maybe highs, depending on how you look at it. I don't know. We probably do have a crazy audience. The people that do listen are like, yeah, I live for this. Woo!
You got to be pretty fucked up to listen to this show, I've learned, but that's fine. We love you guys.
We do. I knew I loved you before I met you. That's a song that a boy band sings, I think. All right, but you know what? I want to leave everyone with some inspirational quotes. I just want to tell you, make your life a masterpiece. Imagine no limitations on what can be, have, or do. The great Brian Tracy said that. So I like that one. Oh, classic Walt Disney quote that I've probably used before, but it's still good. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. It's true. I sometimes I talk or think too much, and it's like you just gotta go do it. That's the only way you really get things done. So don't let yesterday take up too much of today. Will Rogers said that. That's a good one. The past is the past. You can learn from it, but don't dwell on it. You learn more from failure than success. That's really true, actually. Don't let it stop you. Failure builds character. Remember that, guys. Failure builds character. It's okay. You learn a lot more from failure than from winning. So, and then, when you do lose and you learn and then you finally win, it feels so good. All right. Whoever's next. Rick, take it away.
All right, I got a few, so bear with me.
I will.
All right, here's the first one. Just because things could have been different doesn't mean they would have been better.
I like that.
In the end, everything will be okay. And if it's not the end. That was by John Paul DeGeorgia. All right, go back to the other ones I had here. Don't mistake coincidence for fate. It only ends once. Anything that happens before that is just progress. And finally, the one I learned the other day that really made a lot of sense to me. Those who often say no to change never grow as a person.
That's
We're proud of you, Rick. You're growing as a person.
And not just my penis in my pants.
I was gonna say not just like because.
All right, because we're running late here and I'm ready for bed. I'm gonna shut you guys both up. If you want to be happy, don't take stuff personally. Let stuff go. Let people be. Focus on you, your mental health, your spiritual health, your well-being, physical and financially.
I agree with that.
To err is to human. To R is pirate.
That's awesome. I like that.
I had to throw that one out there. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. It's true.
Confucius say, if you're offended tomorrow by something that hasn't offended you in years. Oh, sorry. I can't read. Confucius say, if you're offended tomorrow by something that hasn't offended you in the years it's been around, know that you're a moron.
Kind of funny because it's true. No, just kind of.
And my last one, and this is something that Tom Hardy once said. I respect men that swallow their pride and take any job they can to provide for their family. Only a real man would do something like that. Too true, Tom Hardy. Too true. So, with that being said, we would like to thank you for joining us at the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast. Oh, God, I'm tired. Please subscribe and share our YouTube page and like our episodes and videos at the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast. And please like, subscribe, and download our show at the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast on Podbean, Apple, Google, Spotify, TuneIn, Podchaser. Give us a 5-star review. You can tweet us at Poddamn Ric Spade, Poddamn Texas, that's me, and Poddamn Idiotz P1. That's where your D pics go because that goes to Jay Hizzle. And our email is poddammidiots poddammidiots.outlook.com. Again, D pics go there. They go to Jay Hizzle. And share the podcast with your friends, family, your creepy neighbor, your pastor, even though you'll get banned from church, your mom's hot friend, your crush, your friend with benefits, your bank teller, a stripper, your bartender. Shout it on the streets. Tell your side chick. Tell your boyfriend's side chick. Tell your Sancha. Jay Hizzle, what the hell are you doing?
Keep on going.
Well, I look up and just see like mouthing words.
It's true.
Tell your bald-headed friend that you want to slap across the face. To check out the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast.
I'm Jay Hizzle from the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast.
And I'm Ric Spade.
And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button to my right.
And maybe you want to see an older episode. See what we've been doing. I'm not sure why you'd start here, but maybe you haven't. Check out the video on the left. Check it out. Poddamn Idiotz Podcast.
Thank you.